Right now, Liverpool have another offer in for Romeo lavia. My information is that this offer will be accepted and that this offer is at the £50 million valuation. I've also been informed, and you don't have to take my word for this, it's been on social media as well, that the player, his representative and his family want this move to be concluded. Southampton were playing tonight, I think against Gillingham in the Carabao Cup, and he wasn't in the matchday squad, which is good news for us because he wants the move. But it's fair to say that whatever happens, and I think we sign him, and I think we get the player that we want, it hasn't been a smooth process. It hasn't been a steady process. If Southampton said 50 million was the number in June, and that they weren't going to budge, I truly do not know why we are still in this position. Now, the big question on Liverpool's fans' lips right now is, who is to blame for this mess? Is it Schmadtke? Is it Klopp? Is it the owners? Is it a mix of everyone? Truth is, I don't have the answers to that. But what I do know is you have every right as a Liverpool fan to expect the best and to expect your manager and your team to be as strong as possible and have the best chance to succeed in the season ahead. We have not seen that happen. We know that Liverpool Football Club generates a lot of money. We know that we've been told that wages were part of the problem. And as I've said numerous times throughout this summer, we have freed up a lot of money. Estimates between 50 and 60 million pound over the course of a season has been saved from players gone off the wage bill. So they can't use that as an excuse anymore. Now, what really frustrates me and what really makes me sad, I don't know who's been doing what. I don't understand what has happened between signing Szoboszlai and McAllister to now, to this point, where yet again we're 5 days away from the season getting underway with a difficult trip away to Chelsea. And we've no recognised defensive midfielder. We've no real competition for Virgil van Dijk on the left side of defence. We've no real competition for Trent on the right side of defence. We've got plenty of options in attack. But other than that, where's the rebuild? You cannot call removing 8 players from a squad and adding 2 a rebuild. You've weakened it further. We have signed less players than 17 other Premier League clubs in this summer. Think about that. So Jamie Carragher was right to call out the owners, maybe Klopp, and certainly question why George Schmadtke was brought into the role. Because what has he done? Szoboszlai is one deal. We have seen other clubs turn over numerous players in and out. So what has happened? And how are we here? We need lavia. We also need another midfielder and we need a centre-back. But in fact, if I know who the centre-back is going to be, we've seen Josko Gvardiol, the ideal replacement for Virgil van Dijk in the long term, go to Manchester City. Now, before this window, I would have said, do Liverpool need to spend that much money on a centre-back? Probably not. But then we got the bonus money. Then we got the Fabinho and Henderson money. And that could have been enough to go and say, right, rather than spending 40 mil on a centre-back, let's push the boat out a little bit and get somebody who will cover there for the next 5, 6 or 7 years, who's a Liverpool fan and would absolutely love to come and play at Anfield. But we didn't. So who are we after? Who is the centre-back and where are the bids? If it's Inacio, dude's still waiting over in Sporting. If it's Colwill, well, he's just signed a new deal with Chelsea. If it's Mark Gay at Crystal Palace, again, he's still sitting there. So what have we been doing? If you can't be bothered to keep the Red Sox active and competitive, what hope have we got as Liverpool fans? That's the city he has to walk around in, the city he grew up in, the team he supported. And he's not even bothered with them. So what hope do we have? I hope to have news on this deal be completed for lavia. We want success. We have a once-in-a-generation manager. We need to make the most of him. Over to you now to let me know your thoughts in the comment section, my friends.